I thought this was going to be the peak of my humiliation, but if I knew how bad things got, I would have quit right then and there. But because I'm a professional dumbass, I kept playing, trying to finally beat the SMR round 50 only challenge, something that's hung over my head on this channel for years. So let's start from the beginning, shall we? Well, game number 1, I forgot to hit record until round 21, so we're already off to a great start. And starting off game 2, I gave myself a few extra special restrictions. Until I can get the SMR from the mystery box, I can't buy any perks and I can't hold on to something good like the ray gun while I'm spinning the box. Once I get the SMR, it's the only gun that I can use for the rest of the match, which is actually kind of a blessing and a curse, but we'll get there. We got our first SMR of the game on round 3 and yeah, it's not really very good at all. For the uninitiated and haven't used the SMR before, I envy you and your innocence. It's probably a top 3 worst gun in the history of zombies because it's a rifle that is worse than even the starting room wall guns like the M14 or the Olympia. The SMR is also God's drunkest driver because the bullets don't go straight when you shoot them. You can, and you definitely will, miss almost point blank shots, and after 30 hours of playing this challenge, I'm convinced this is a cruel joke from Treyarch. This isn't World of War anymore, where zombies was only held together by thoughts and prayers, and they didn't have any idea of how to make a game mode like this. Suffering was the intention of the SMR, and damn it, they nailed it. Especially because the SMR is so dookie that I actually needed to pack-a-punch it on round 6 because I ran out of ammo. This thing's really putting up Tony Snell numbers on me right now. This shit's crazy. And then I took it down because the SMR combined with my special blend of stupid combined to not kill 2 zombies on round 11. So next game, there's no easy way to say this. The SMR basically became a socially anxious teenager and decided it wouldn't appear in the mystery box, not just for a few rounds to delay me starting the challenge properly. I mean, the SMR took 15 entire rounds to appear for me one time, and since I wasn't spending any points on perks, pretty much all of my points went towards the mystery box. Some of you guys in the comments before have asked why I don't give myself the guns that I use in challenges on round 1, and this is exactly why, because you deserve the raw, unfiltered, anal fucking experience that isn't there if I take shortcuts. My pain is real, it's immeasurable, and my day is ruined, so you may as well like the video and subscribe while you're here. Back to the challenge, I just realized while scripting this video that I'm actually celebrating getting the worst gun in the game. What a weird, twisted world that we live in. At least we were able to get Juggernaut right away though, so I'll take that win no matter how small it is. And believe me, I know what small is. And a few minutes later, I was able to add double tap, stamina up, and obviously quick revive to my collection of perks. If you're wondering why I'm not getting speed cola and keeping the bank doors closed, it's because opening them ruins almost every decent training spot on the map. Or if you're a commie, something bourgeoisie, something money corrupts man, and opening the door opens Pandora's box to worker exploitation, blah blah blah. With those doors still closed, my training spot is to run in sort of a figure 8 pattern. This is ideal since you only need to deal with zombies coming in from 3 directions. There's the one window near the M14, a ground spawn in the opposite corner, and obviously the pathway that leads to the rest of the map. In most other spots around town, you'll need to deal with more spawns. They're much less predictable and overall just more dangerous. If I was playing a normal high round, I wouldn't be as careful as I am being here, but I'm using a gun that I wouldn't trust to let me out of a corner on round 1. Have I said that I fucking hate this gun yet? You would think that the upgraded SMR being named the Smiler would make me happy, but it just doesn't. Well, what about the SMR's Smiley Sight Reticle? Yeah, that's really fun. No, fuck that thing. As cute as it is, all it does is make me do the opposite of smile. Like I said, it is a cruel joke from Treyarch. And you know how I just talked for a minute about how important strategy is and how most spots suck for hoarding zombies on town? Well, I'm like most parents, do as I say, not as I do. Because I was trying to get some footage that looked at least slightly different for you guys, and yes, I did go down. I've got a deal for you guys though. You're not going to laugh at me too much in the comments, and I'll skip to round 34 since not much happens until then. Just by hearing what I said, you also automatically accepted that deal. Thank you for doing business. The reason I'm actually skipping to here is because I want to give all of you another great example of what not to do in these situations. It's been a long time since I've done any kind of high round on town, so I forgot how to actually do trade outs. Basically, trades are when I fully run out of ammo and need to get rid of the SMR to get it back from the mystery box. Starting at this stage of the game, I'll be needing to do that a lot. For the first few minutes, I was just running around with all the zombies, only spinning the mystery box every 30 seconds or so. Which, yeah, is really painful to watch back now, believe me. Before I could fully switch my brain back on, a new SMR finally appeared and I was able to continue on the round. This is also where that down happened that I showed you in the very very beginning of the video, and I also went live on Twitch and died, which is honestly just a blessing because that match was just fucking cursed. My next game though is the one, so let's do it. It did take until round 8 once again to get my first SMR, which will sadly continue to be a pattern going forward. Something also really weird happened as well in this game that I've never noticed before. In Black Ops 2, you can double pack punch your guns. There's no ammo mods that can get applied or anything like that, and usually it just changes what scope is on your gun. So just to try and showcase the other SMR scopes, I double upgraded and then wondered why I was running out of ammo so quickly. It wasn't until later on that I noticed that changing the scope of the SMR also takes away half of its maximum ammo. Usually the upgraded SMR has 30 in the magazine and 390 in reserve, meaning it has funny weed number 420 in total. After upgrading though, it goes down to 30 in the magazine and 210 in reserve. I have so many questions about this because to my knowledge, literally no other gun does that in Black Ops 2. Who in the fuck would be willing to sacrifice half of their ammo in a gun that already makes them want to commit toaster bath in exchange for a different sight? Treyarch is not beating the trolling allegations with this thing, I swear. With Treyarch hard trolling me, I needed to do my first trade out on round 26, which is the worst that I've had in this challenge, but usually it happens sometime in the early 30s. But I did also get the EMP grenades from the mystery box, and for some reason I decided to use them completely wrong. I stunned the entire horde of zombies over near the stamina up machine so I could continue spinning the mystery box. For those who either don't know or don't remember, EMP grenades will sedate any zombies that it hits. They'll wander around very slowly until usually settling into a corner somewhere. All of them will stay like this as long as you want until you either shoot a gun, bump into them, or sprint anywhere around the map. It's really amazing to have later on and to have safe trades. When used poorly though, like I said, it's stamina up there, you run a much higher risk of the EMP not working as long as you need it to. As you've seen by now though, it didn't really hurt me, but I need to clear it up later. For now, let's skip to the end of round 39 where I am once again trading the SMR. This one was extremely quick actually, only taking about 2 minutes. I'm showing you this though because as you can see, it takes a ton of ammo just to kill 2 zombies. Now remember that between rounds 39 and 49, the zombies' health will increase 250%. In less math speak, I'm basically fucked and this game has only just started. Every round from here on out will need at least one SMR trade and slowly increasing as we get closer to round 50. About 2 hours later, we're in the middle of round 44 and I can finally reveal to you my absolute best friend, insta-kills. I love these things because if I spam and have a little bit of time to get prepared before I grab it, I'm able to kill somewhere between 55 and 65 zombies before it runs out. With round 44 having just about 200 zombies, that means I could finish almost a third of the entire round with one drop. With nukes though, it kind of feels like a waste because sure, 24 zombies will die, but by the time that nuke will spawn in, I've probably wasted over 100 shots on the entire horde. Most of them won't have a lot of health to begin with, so it feels like I'm only saving 1 or 2 magazines of ammo. I also haven't mentioned them yet since I didn't want the whole video to be about me getting bent over, but through round 45 I had 2 downs, and then on round 46 I took a third one while focusing on a max ammo, and I somehow didn't realize that a brand new zombie had spawned in directly behind me. This is the genuine worst case scenario because having the 3 longest rounds left in the game and probably over 6 hours of playtime left is not good. I would feel so much safer if I had quick revive, but I just don't have that luxury anymore. It's time to either nut up or shut up, and my mouth is usually full of nuts, so let's do that. Right now is also a great time to show the correct EMP strategy for high rounds. You get all of the zombies together below Juggernog, even the slow ones, then you run up to Juggernog, keep training around, and wait for all the slow ones to come up as well. When all 24 zombies are up there, toss an EMP and jump out of the corner of the building as quickly as possible. If done well, all of the zombies will be frozen up there. Sometimes a couple of them will fall down and wander around slowly, but that isn't much of an issue. With having no more quick revives left, having the ability to do safe trades is huge and gives me a genuine shot at reaching round 50. I'm going to skip over a lot of rounds 47 and 48 because it's a lot of just shooting, trading with stuff that honestly there was a lot of trades. I think there's like 7 or 8 of them that I'm going to skip over here. These 2 rounds alone though took like 5 fucking hours for me to play, but now now we can actually get to the good stuff, round 49, which was streamed on my Twitch channel. Or at least when I was able to get there, because it took like 3 more trades and 35 minutes to finish round 48 when I thought it was going to be done as I started the stream. Anyway, so last stretch to go, I started out the round with a freshly upgraded SMR, and my cat insisting on sitting on my lap. She does it all the time though, so I don't really actually get messed up from that when I'm playing. As I'm ready to run out of ammo, an insta-kill appears, and I try my absolute best to optimize the ammo while still getting a lot of kills and not getting myself killed in the process. A nuke also spawned, which in this scenario is fantastic since everything is fresh, undamaged zombies, everything is going so well so far. I throw down the EMP and begin trading for a new SMR that literally first spin appears in the box. I'm not kidding, that had not happened a single time in the entire week I had been doing this challenge. Plus 2 different people in the chat actually guessed that that was going to happen. This obviously had to be a sign. After killing a few more zombies, it was time for yet another trade, and this one was really quick as well, only taking up another 2 minutes. I've been running at averages of like 8 minutes per trade, so these are feeling really nice. What didn't really feel nice though was with roughly a third of the final round remaining, my lack of quick revive caught up to me. All I can say is that a like on the video and subscribing would help to ease the insane levels of pain I'm feeling from this challenge. And if you want to, then go watch this video on the screen right now, which is really cool. I guarantee you it's very fun. Thank you for watching all the way through. I love you. Bye-bye.